Okay, so this is my new rank PB 1009. It was on a Desert Temple seed, not even a Ruined Portal seed, which is crazy. I feel like I played so well this seed. I feel like I played out of my mind. Like I do some like heads up plays that I would normally not do in like a high pressure situation like this where I have nerves. I'm so proud of how I played this seed. I like the fact that this like I is almost a sub 10 means that like I can totally get sub 10 ranked by the end of the season. Like I'm in full belief of myself. Obviously Desert Temple, I immediately see it. I decided to change my Pyre while overlapping with falling down and stuff. I do high TNT on Desert Temples. I pretty sure low TNT makes it so that you can sometimes miss a chest, so that's why I prefer high TNT. I obviously see gravel and flint right here, so in my mind, I don't need to worry about that. I actually do forget about that upon this enter, which is funny. I tried to wood light with a flint and steel on my hotbar. But yeah, this was live on stream. This was my last run of the stream, which is crazy. And I was pretty tilted throughout this entire session. Like, I wasn't playing super well throughout it. I look around for a lava pool. I don't immediately see it, but it's okay. I don't get my stone pressure plate from the TNT at the bottom for some reason, so I have to craft a flint and steel. Luckily enough, I had that flint and steel, otherwise that would have been quite annoying because I'm not sure what I would do to light the TNT. I would probably mine one log and then make a button if I were to guess, but thank God I had flint and steel because that would have been annoying time loss. I know I can craft a shovel here because even though it's 7 and 7 in my brain means no extra tools besides the pickaxe, I know that I've already crafted my flint and steel, so I can craft my shovel with 7. I craft everything, get everything in the right slot, and now I'm off to the races for heading for a lava pool. I grab this water over here real quick. I still don't know where a lava pool is at this point, so I'm just kind of running into the open desert hoping I see one. And then I see one right there, boom. Which this is a low to Desert Temple enter with flint and steel, which is really nice. Yeah, I tried to wood light here because I forgot. I always forget whenever it's in the DT itself for some reason. I don't know why. I guess it's just like so convenient that it's just like I assumed that I didn't get it. But yeah, I mean, this is a pretty good Desert Temple enter. Nothing too crazy, of course. Dude, this seed wasn't even that good. I'm so happy with how I played this seed. Like, it was still good, of course. It wasn't a bad seed, but like, I don't see the fortress upon enter here. I'm wide macro for like the entire time towards the bastion. I still don't see it. I see that it's housing, of course. I decided to take the safe route and go up to the safe hole instead of trying to deal with these piglins. I also don't have gold, and yet they still managed to shoot me off. It's okay, I still have time to run to the safe dig down hole and loot these top chests. Boom, 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 boom. I don't have any obsidian, notably, going down into top down housing, which is sometimes annoying, but obviously sometimes you just get the obsidian from the manhunt chest or from the double chest, so it ends up being fine. Yeah, this is just typical top down housing. I mean, you've probably seen this route a million trillion times before. There's nothing too special about it. I see it an ancient debris in the middle of my top-down housing route, which threw me for a loop, but it's okay. We move, I guess. I don't know what the chances... Aren't ancient debris supposed to spawn lower, typically? Like, this is like Y, like 40, 50, or whatever. Like, it has to be so rare for ancient debris to be there. But yeah. Typical top-down housing. I don't even know where the fortress is at this point, so I was already assuming this wasn't going to be a super fast run, but I don't think I should assume that, to be honest. Like, I should play every single run as fast as possible, regardless of what the pace is, just because, like, right now my PB is so slow relative to what I think my potential is that I think almost any run could be PB if I play it well enough, you know what I mean? Like, I just need to have the mindset of, like, okay, there are players in the world that average, like, low 9. Like, there's no reason that I shouldn't be able to play any seed to be a fast run by my standards. You know what I mean? Anyway, I kind of tweak out on the Pyre split here for some reason. I see that's 8 chunks away. I get a little frustrated with myself that I don't see it, but it ended up being in the direction that was fully blocked by the housing bastion, west, which is why I wasn't able to see it despite the fortress being so close, which is, so that way I feel a little bit better about myself finding about that after the fact. I have everything that I need. I split my pearls. After that, I have everything, yeah. I have a billion explosives, fire res, like everything I could ever need. I see that's west. I make the play here. Instead of just directly pulling here, I see the ledge further away that is probably in a better position for spotting the fortress, so I end up pearling there instead, and boom, I see the fort. Not I just see the fort, I see the spawner, which is, I feel like that's almost more important than spotting the fort, because like you can spend minutes looking for a spawner, or at least like a minute. Like I've had that happen before on good pace runs where it's just like I'm in the bad part of the fort traversing it for like a full minute. So like I would say that spotting the spawner is just as important as spotting the fort, which is really nice. It's like weirdly covered by glowstone, but obviously it's fine. Like none of the actual spawner is covered by glowstone, just the entrance. I craft my bricks. I do donuts. I think technically, the 3 TNT setup is faster and it does like the same amount, but I don't bother to think about that right now. I throw away my TNT. I throw away all the stuff I don't need. I don't know why I hesitated on those soul speed boots. I obviously have soul speed as well. And then here's a play that I think I made that was really good. Not this obviously, but like this blaze falls, and it's annoying because now how am I going to get this blaze up? So I think of ways in my head I can get this blaze up while I extend the platforms and build my portal, killing blazes. And then I realize, wait, okay, so blazes, they gravitate towards you when they're close to you because they want to melee you. I'm going to intentionally build toward this blaze and get close to him, but not too close to where I get hit, so that way he can come up onto the platform. Like that was all intentional, which I'm really proud of that play in order to potentially save a rod, because obviously, like depending on the rates, like a rod could cost you like a minute or maybe not a minute, but like 30 seconds if you don't manage to get him. So I'm very proud of my play of bringing that blaze up. I get a beautiful 4 spawn. This spawner is really fast. The rates aren't super good, but the spawner being fast kind of saves me here. And then boom, it's a 630 blind, just like that. Like this isn't even a visible fortress. It's a Pyre fortress, desert temple, and it's a 6.5 minute blind, which is pretty good pace for me in terms of for PP. It says blind cords are good for high roll. I don't remember. No, yeah, my blind wasn't even that good. Like it was like 1k or something. Yep, 1,100. But I do get it in one eye, and I'm pretty certain this is the correct measurement, which is good. And then I'm just off to the races after I pre-craft, because I decided to pre-craft here as well. I thread the needle for this pearl in between these two to make sure I get the max distance from that pearl. I'm not sure if it is technically better to land on the ground or to thread the needle, because if you land on the ground, obviously you don't have to swim up in lava, but if you thread the needle, you go further. I have so many explosives, more than I would ever need. I probably shouldn't have even crafted anchors there. Like that was probably time loss, because 10 beds is more than you would ever need for any setup. I put the pearls into my hotbar. I see that's still a whiles away this direction. I pearl here. I'm so surprised that I didn't take a heart of fall damage there. I guess it's just like damage invincibility or something. And this is annoying, but what's it called? I use my obstacle skills. I have a background in Bed Wars to bridge to coordinates, because obviously I don't have the health to pearl. And I feel like I got here pretty fast, considering the fact that I had no ability to pearl. Like I'm pretty proud of this. So yeah, I'm just bridging there, soul speed. I don't know how to soul speed bridge. Like that is way beyond my pay grade. I play this portal slow. I don't want to misplace. Boom, 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 boom. I get my Pyre set up, and it's an 830 stronghold. Turn my entity distance down, or my FOV down rather. I look around, boom, that spike, 44 looks pretty good. I end up heading that direction. That's a good pure spike for me, like a 40, 44, 45. I go around here. I check this door first. Nothing. Silverfish hisses, boom. I instantly know that I should probably head in this direction. Hunger reset, tons of pearls, super easy. The endermite ends up killing me. Very convenient. And just like that, it's like a low 9 end enter with all the explosives in the world and also enough pearls and health to do anything, basically. Open, in this scenario, I'm like, oh my god, this is like it, isn't it? I don't have any crying obbies, so I end up having to place anchors. I usually like placing crying obby instead of anchors. I go too high, so I ended up digging down for the 1 and 8 setup. I know like 97 is basically impossible to push at my skill level. Like I'm always gonna go down to 92, and then bam, I make there in time. I play it really safe from the 0. Like I go super late, which why it ends up being so many explosives. I think it's like an 8 explosive or something. Don't judge me, okay? I just wanted to guarantee the PB. And I mean, honestly, I would rather it being like me guaranteeing the PB than it being like 5 seconds faster or 10 seconds faster because I do 2 rotations early. At this point, I realize that I can't pearl down, and pulling down is the most consistent way. I also see the 2 Endermen mad at me, so I end up waiting until the dragon is almost done to pearl down at the last second, and boom, 10:09. Super proud of how I played this run. Excited for the future. I'm definitely going to get a sub 10 this season. Like, mark my words, I will get a sub 10 this season in ranked. Yeah, thank you for watching.